I am currently pursuing Masters of Development Practice at University of Minnesota with strong interest of sustainable development strategies and policies. I'm deeply committed towards working towards addressing the social and economic disparities, especially in the development region. And I've seen the first-hand experience of how quality education can transform the lives and uplift the community. I chose University of Minnesota because of its interdisciplinary approach to the sustainable development and strong faculty expertise and its commitment of applied learning. And I also believe that UN focus on evidence-based policy making and community-driven initiatives that actually align with my aim of driving the sustainable and inclusive development. After my graduation, I expect to work in international development, especially that promotes inclusive economic growth and social equity. So, given the condition of education system back in my country, I hope to work on policy solution that can create quality education or accessible education for all. The important thing that I've seen or noticed in the United States, especially in Minnesota, is the strong culture of civic engagement and community-driven initiatives. And one of the most surprising aspects that I've seen studying in University of Minnesota is the generosity of institution and individual in supporting education and social cause, scholarship opportunities, and shows its commitment towards fostering the talent and literacy. Nepal has a strong cultural tradition of social harmony and cooperation. During the economic hardship, the local communities come together to support each other. This showcase or indicate that Nepalese as a local community is trying to address the global challenges.
I am currently doing my Master of Public Health in the Epidemiology program at the University of Minnesota School of Public Health. I chose this area of study for a couple different reasons. I had prior experience working at a geriatric clinic for a few years, and that's kind of what got me interested in public health, chronic diseases, and long-term patient care management. And I'm also very interested in studying infectious disease epidemiology ever since the COVID pandemic. And in the future, I would like to do more work related to infectious disease research. Something surprising at the University of Minnesota was that there was previously no chapter for the International Students of Public Health. So last year, me and some of my friends actually created the very first chapter called the International Students of Public Health at the University of Minnesota. We work a lot with international students around the School of Public Health. We have different discussions and meetings and events every other month just to foster a sense of community among international students at the university. I'm originally from the country of Bangladesh, which is a very small country in Southeast Asia next to India. And growing up in Bangladesh, just seeing the plethora of infectious diseases and health problems that go around in my country was a very big reason of why I got into the educational program that I'm currently pursuing. And with my education and skills that I developed throughout my career, I hope to one day take all that knowledge back to my home country of Bangladesh and be able to help various different communities to have better access to healthcare.
I'm studying for a PhD in geography. I focus on transport geography, and my research centers on looking at transit investments and its impact across developing countries. My dissertation at this point is looking at the Rear Via BRT bus rapid transit system in South Africa and its impact on travel patterns and socioeconomic outcomes in Johannesburg, South Africa. After I graduate, I intend to continue pursuing research. I also intend to connect more with the policy component of it, since research in a vacuum will benefit more when it's also applied. So I intend to go in the direction of applying my research whilst also pursuing. Coming to Minnesota, particularly from Ghana, which is a warm country, I learned how people in Minnesota or Minnesotans have adapted to the cold winters, and then the infrastructure has also been aligned with the cold weather. For example, they have skyways, they have underground tunnels, which aligns with the kind of weather that is here. Ghana is located in West Africa, the western part of Africa. I want people to know about to know that Ghana has a rich, diverse history, and to go beyond the narratives which are sometimes put out there. There are so many things to learn from Ghana. Ghana also has or experiences similar transportation problems that other places, even the US, does. For example, looking at traffic congestion, looking at urban sprawl. But Ghana has also developed its own local solutions, which I think Americans or people in other parts of the West could also discuss to bring to bear.
I chose robotics because ever since I was a kid, I was always fascinated about how machines work, how different parts come together to form a single machine. And I often used to take my toys apart and see what goes into it. And today I'm doing the same thing, but just with bigger machines called robots. And basically, robotics allows me to work at the intersection of artificial intelligence and machines. And that is what I love to do. So choosing UNICEF Minnesota was an easy choice for me. Firstly, given the quality of the robotics program, it's just unparalleled. And secondly, it has many good research labs with strong foundation and good infrastructure. So once I graduate, I plan to work and develop autonomous and intelligent robotic systems, wherein I want to make human life easier, and I want to develop machines which are smarter by giving them the brain that they need, which is through machine learning and AI. And I want to make life easier by having machines which will work in healthcare, warehouse automation, and disaster management. The one thing that surprised me living in the US is the sense of community, whether it's a classmate helping you on a team project or a stranger making small talks. The sense of community is very strong. People care for each other, people look out for each other, and that's something I really liked about US. And that's the one thing that surprised me because it is not something that I see back in my country. So I want people here to know that India is more than just food, culture, and religion. India is a place of thinkers, developers, and problem solvers. I've seen India build many incredible things using minimal resources and budget, and it is one of the fastest developing nations. And I wish to go back to India and contribute to the society in a positive manner with whatever I've learned over here.